This is the main event of the evening in association with Stoke Fight Factory. I am Brad, 48 Walton, joined at the commentary position by Jamie, the Haymaker Hay. And coming to the ring now for this 70 kilo pro bout, 3 5-minute rounds, Stauart Davies. Stauart Davies, who has fought an absolute murderer's row of some of the best guys in European MMA. Mark Glover, Lee Vischerek, Greg Loughran, Lou Long, Tom Maguire, Norman Park, Dale Hardiman, Nathan Beard, to name but a few of the opponents this guy's faced. Now his record's 8 wins against 22 losses, but if you look at the guys he's lost against, you're seeing some high-level guys. 4 wins by submission, 3 by TKO, 1 decision. His weakness, if he's got one, got to be the submission game, with 12 losses coming by a submission, and that's possibly something that Leon Del Gaudio could be exploiting tonight, Jamie.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, you look at the list of the fighters that he's actually fought against. You know, he's had some great wins, you know, and some very unlucky losses. But like you say, when you talk about people like Lou Long and Tommy Maguire, Norman Park, you know, these are fighters who are on the way up anyway. You know, Norman Park just signed for the UFC. You know, these guys are very, very good fighters. It's never a bad thing to have lost to someone that good. He looks very calm and collected, but if you fought the likes of, like you say, Greg Loughran and people like that, and Matt Glover, you're not going to be too frightened, are you?
And we're not talking about a guy who turns up and taps out, you know. This is a tough dude, but he's got a formidable test in front of him now in the shape of Leon Del Gaudio. Now, Leon's been out since November. He's been taking some time. He had a tough loss back in November. He's taken some time out, going back to basics, working on things, and now Leon Rocky Del Gaudio is back in the cage, at Rage in the Cage, and he's gone up against a very tough Stauart Davies. And this, Jamie, I think is going to be a fantastic fight here as our main event.
Yeah, like I say, I really am looking forward to it, and you can't pick a winner on a fight like this because, like you say, Stuart's got the experience, but you know, you never know what's going to happen, do you? You
never do know, and that's the beauty of mixed martial arts, Jamie. Conventional wisdom says Stauart Davies loses if you look at his record, but as far as I'm concerned, records are for DJ.
The fighter fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 74. He's 29, stands 5'11". He fights out of Banbury, Wartime, hails from Banbury, Stauart Davies. 24, he's at 29, stands at 5'10". He fights out of Gracie Barhan, hails from Nottingham, Leon Rocky Del Gaudio.
Del Gaudio very well rounded, starts off with a nice jab. Davies throwing the hooks.
Stuart very, very low hands there.
Needs to get those hands up, but perhaps those hands were low because he knew Delgado was going to shoot him for the takedown, which he does.
You know, Delgado is a Gracie Barra fighter, you know, jiu-jitsu fighter.
Posturing up there, going to be worried the leg lock, and he is. Closes that distance immediately.
Yeah, this is not where Davies wants to be.
Working from inside the guard of Davies. We're fighting the pro rules now, so obviously elbows allowed. And Del Gaudio hammering down with some big shots from top position there.
Be careful with the up kick there because both knees were down.
There's a great up kick from Davies. But Del Gaudio raining down shots. Keeping up some pressure from top position.
Doing well to fight back. Davies from the bottom position. He's taking some heavy shots though.
He's going to have to be careful. Referee Neil Hall taking a close look at this one as Delgado bombs those hammer fists down.
This is exactly where Delgado wants to be. Top position, throwing bombs, and possibly looking for submissions at some point.
Exactly, he's going to be keeping Davies guessing with those big shots. He's going to be ready at any moment to perhaps fall back into a leg lock or past that guard. But for the moment, content to work from inside the guard of Davies. Dropping the hammer fists.
Yeah, he's dropping some big shots from inside the guard there as well. It's not the easiest thing to do, to land shots from there, but Davies really good with them up kicks, isn't he?
He is. And Delgadio's struggling to get past the legs of Davies right now. Davies is actually doing a good job of keeping his man in a position where he can't do too much damage.
You know, Davies is a seasoned veteran though, and he, you know, he's been in this position many times. You've got to be very careful with them up kicks here.
And he's going to get possibly a final warning from Neil Hall now about those up kicks. No point deduction, but that's got to be a final warning there from Neil Hall. I'm sure it wasn't intentional in the heat of the moment, but they still count.
Quite aggressive hook kicks, though. They're using the heel very well. You know, even in the ribs, he was using it before, but obviously caught a couple to the head while the knee was down.
Yeah, those up kicks are fine if it's just feet on the floor, but as soon as there's 3 points of contact, that's considered a down fighter, and those up kicks are not permitted under the unified rules, and that's what referee Neil Hall was giving that warning for. And now Del Gaudio comfortably back in top position, but a bit of rubber guard being worked there by Stuart Davies.
Yeah, I think he was using the rubber guard to try and hold. You see, that up kick was fine because
and now surely we're going to see a point deduction here. And that's 1 point being taken away from Stuart Davies. That's another illegal up kick there. Again, probably accidental, but that's 3 in a row now. You've got to take a point.
Yeah, you do. I mean, I'm not too sure if he caught the head that time, though. That was the only thing. He looked like he caught the back of his opponent as opposed to the head. But referee in charge has decided to take a point.
Del Gaudio now, you can see he's actually tucking his head now when he goes in. Very, very fight aware. And Del Gaudio now dropping more shots, hammer fists. I'd like to see some elbows from Del Gaudio, but he's content to rain down punches at this time. And another big up kick.
That was allowed, though. There's nothing wrong with that one.
And that really woke him up.
Right, from this side control position, Brad, though, you want to see some elbows now, don't you?
Absolutely. Pro rules now, these elbows all legal. Del Gaudio taking his time, small shots. Now he's raining down the hammer fists. Davies gives his back. This is not what he wants to do with Leon Del Gaudio. Snaking that arm around for the rear naked choke.
He's nearly got that in.
He's not got the hook, so it's going to be very difficult for him to finish this hold from this position, Jamie. He's got it round the neck, but
yeah, he's not
able to lock it in from this position. Too close to the cage. Del Gaudio putting his back against, Stuart Davies putting his back against the cage now. It's great defense from this position. Del Gaudio chipping away with elbows.
There we go. That's the kind of elbows you want to see now. Really driving them elbows in from a bit of a height. Right, now he's going for his back. He still needs to get that right hook in, though, doesn't he?
It's going to be very difficult for him to get that second hook in from this position. But he's got the arms behind the neck. He's got the rear naked choke in. This is tight. This is very tight, and there's a submission. Leon Del Gaudio with a fantastic rear naked choke here in the very first round. Credit to Stuart Davies, he really toughed that one out, but Leon Del Gaudio just a little bit too good on the night. First round submission win due to rear naked choke, and what a fantastic way to end Rage in the Cage too, Jamie.
Yeah, absolutely, Brad. It was a really, really good win for Del Gaudio. Again, fighting against a very, very tough veteran opponent.
First round by way of a rear naked choke, your winner, Leon Rocky Del Gaudio. Please show your appreciation for Stuart Davies. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the show. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. Good evening.